Meghan and Harry wanted to change their family name, allegedly, to Spencer. But could this have been the reason why? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well. Beautiful day here in Horse Guards Parade. Isn't it beautiful? Looks great, doesn't it? Certain aroma here, though. Do you know what I'm saying? By the way, can we also wish a very happy birthday to a true Yorkshire legend, none other than Sir Patrick Stewart. Yes, the Star Trek man himself, Jean-Luc Picard, I believe, currently starring in the Yorkshire TV ads, or Yorkshire Tea ads, should I say, I think across Europe and the United Kingdom. Fascinating stuff, as I'm sure you'll agree. Patrick got his very big break by being on the local paper, the Dewsbury Reporter, and then sadly didn't get taken on by local thespian amateur dramatic groups. Look at what they missed. He became a superstar and hails, as I say, from God's own country, Yorkshire. And yes, I have a family connection to Mr. Patrick Stewart because my father was the very first person to give Patrick a professional role on the stage. Absolutely. So you see, everything comes back a full circle in the end, doesn't it? Patrick, a very happy birthday from everybody over here in the United Kingdom and no doubt the rest of the world. Back as ever to your breaking world story of the day. Now, as a lot of people know, apparently Harry and Meghan were very keen to realign themselves to a traditional family name. Not of that of Windsor, of course, but more importantly, they wanted to return to the voice and name, should we say, of Spencer. The name, the family name of Prince Harry's mother, the late and beautiful Princess Diana. Shocked a lot of people, as I told you before. I think it's a bit disingenuous and discourteous to his father, His Majesty the King, King Charles III. And then we also pointed out that that now seems to have been shelved. Not quite sure the reasons why. According to a very good source, they simply hit the buffer. But there could have been a bigger reason behind that, and as ever, let me explain. You see, the Spencer name really does carry on and is very successful. Charles Spencer, who I was lucky enough to meet recently, is, of course, the host, alongside the former Reverend Richard Coles, of The Rabbit Hole, a very successful podcast all about history, taking on the likes of the Today Show over here on BBC Radio 4. So much so that it's set to win even more plaudits, some awards, and more importantly, is topping the charts in certain areas of the world. Could this be the reason why Harry and Meghan decided that perhaps the Spencer name, rather than archetypes or archetypes as they called it, could be the rebranding that they needed to make sure that somebody at least would listen to Meghan waffling on about herself while a guest sits there idly by? Either way, as I say, that particular idea has now hit the buffers. But more importantly, if you are a fan of Harry and Meghan's podcast or Meghan Markle's podcast, there is more to come. Apparently the end is not nigh. They're simply looking for a brand new platform, or as I told you before, may even produce it themselves. But given it took them 2 years to produce 12 episodes, perhaps we shouldn't book in the anniversary special anytime soon. Neil Sean, Horse Cars Parade, London.